Hello everyone, Shravan Mantri here. We are solving HackerRank problems. We are solving the problems in the subdomain warm-up where we have solved first one up to the 8 questions, and now we are going to the next one, which is birthday cake candles. We'll see this question now. You can get the problem link in the description. The question is asking, there is a list of elements we have. In that you need to find what is the maximum element and find it out how many times that maximum element is repeated. So indirectly first you get the maximum here, where the maximum element here is 4. How many times this 4 is repeated? 2 times. So the answer is 2. Even we can see one more example here. Let us suppose here also 3, 2, 1, 3. So here it is repeated. Here 3 repeated. 3 is the maximum number, which 3 repeated 2 times. So that's why the answer is 2. So that's what you need to find. In order to get that answer, we need to follow the logic like first get what is the maximum element. So in order to find the answer, what is the first step you need to get is you find the maximum element in the given list or given array. Once you get the maximum element, you find how many times it is repeated, which is something like get the count. So these 2 steps has to be done and to get that answer. We will see the code in language C. For example, if you take these elements, anyway I'll explain 2 methods. Anyway, the first method which I explained regarding the logic, like first get the maximum element. So what is the maximum element you will get? It is 7, and get the count afterwards. What is the count of 7 here? You have to get 3. So we'll see that logic. Initially the count is 0. You can assign. Then max is initialized with the first element. What is the first element? 4 here. That's what candles of 0. Next you have to start with the index 1. Next, and you have to check it out. The first thing is every time you have to get what is the maximum. So this is a condition if the current element, that is from next index, this is 1, right? So like this you have. So 4, is that 4 is greater than 4? No. If it is not greater, do nothing. If it is greater, yes, update the max. Next 5, is it greater than 4? Yes, update. Like this here, this if condition makes like this every element. Next 7 is greater than 5, yes. Next 7 equal, do nothing. 3 greater than 7, no. 7 greater than 7, no. So finally you got the max 7. Once it is done, this is a for loop which will give the max. Next you have to go for get the count, how many times it is repeated. So I starts from 0. Again you are going to the same, finding how many times 7 repeated. That means just comparing. You can see max, what is a max? 7. Is it equals to the element I? Starts from 0. So 7 with 4, is it true? No. 7 with 4, no. 7 with 5, no. 7 with 7, yes. So count increment to 1. Next 7 with 7, yes. Count increment to 2. 7 with 3, no. 7 with 7, yes. Now count is 3, that you have to return. So we'll try to execute this one. Run the code. Yes, fine. Submit the code. All the test cases passed. This is a method 1. The second method little different. Anyway, you are not much changing the complexity, but writing with the single for loop. In the second method, you have to take max is initialized with the first element, which is in this example 4, and count should be initialized with 1, not with 0, because when you take a maximum element, it repeats, it occurs in your array at least once. So that's why count is equals to 1. Here you need to do 2 things. One, whenever you compare with the current element with the maximum element, if it is equal, only increment the count. If it is greater, you must do 2 things. One is update the max, then restart the count. We can see here 4 initially. Now start from 4. 4 is greater than 4? No. Only equal. So increment the count. Next 5, is it greater than 4? Yes. Update the max and restart the count. 7, is it greater than max? Yes. Update the max and restart the count again with 1. 7, is it greater than 7? No, but equal. Now only increment the count. 3, is it greater than 7? No, do nothing. 7, is greater than 7? No. Is it equal? Yes. So increment the count. So this is what logic here you can see. Max equals candle of 0, first one. C is initialized with 1, and you are starting here. If candles of I is greater than, do 2 things. That's what I explained. Candles of I, max to be updated with the current element, and restart the count here like this. Now else if what you need to do is, if it is equal, yes, only increment the count. If it is not greater than, not equal, which means less than, then you have to do nothing. So this is simple, and finally you have to return what is the count value. That's it. We'll see the program whether it is correct or not. Run the code. Yeah, fine. Submit the code. All the test cases passed. So like this, easily you can do it. And also I recommend you to watch the top 90 data structure MCQs, and here I kept totally 18 videos, which is of 5 MCQs each video. Even I kept all those 90 questions as a single video, that is top 90 data structures MCQs. You can watch this one also, which is almost 4 hours. You can see each one. You can either go for playlist or you can watch it as a single video. We'll see the next question, time conversions, in the next video lecture. Thank you.